Hey everybody, the National Football League, when it produces the Super Bowl, has a rule for every Super Bowl host committee and Super Bowl bid committee that they are to follow minority and women-owned participation laws and rules. That is, they are to give you a shot at business if you are a woman who owns, say for example, a poster manufacturing company, or an African-American person who owns a, let's say, a driving or transportation company. They are also supposed to ideally show a committee that reflects those ideals. The San Francisco Super Bowl 50 bidding committee and now the host committee is not doing that. When I was at the Boston NFL owners meeting, there was Stephen Ross, represented by his right hand, another person, African American, and of the people representing the Miami Super Bowl bid, a good percentage of them were African American. There was Bob McNair in Houston with his right hand, who's African American. Hey, there's the Bay Area with all white guys, and then 49er President Gideon Yu and the woman that was involved, the intern, we never really saw her, and Daniel Lurie didn't even fire off her name. So now we have the news as of September 10th that Keith Bruce, the head of Sportsmart, good guy, met him once, was selected as the CEO for the San Francisco Super Bowl host committee. Well, look, Keith, sorry to say, has never had any experience close to the Super Bowl. The America's Cup does not cut it. And for the record, this isn't from some guy who wanted to be CEO. No, I didn't want to be, didn't apply to be, didn't call for it. I am talking about the face we show to the National Football League and to the country and to the other people in the Bay Area who want to see us do good. The bottom line is the America's Cup in the Super Bowl world is perhaps 1/32nd of the entire cacophony of things that are going to be going on during Super Bowl week. 2 weeks, really. Super Bowls are managed by people who have NFL experience, who have been able to show they've done this in other parts of the country, and who, when you get them in there, you say, yeah, that person is in. What's happened is that between the people that went to the Super Bowl bid in Boston, the people that represented the bid and put it together, it's basically a white male country club of clubby guys who've given each other positions and people that they knew who they were comfortable with. Where's Ann Warner-Cribbs, for example? She's not on there. She almost brought the Olympics to the Bay Area. Where's Kofi Bonner of Lennar? Why isn't he involved in it? You know, Willie Briggs, like, Willie Brown's involved. Yeah, but Willie should have made these points and hammered them home. So I'm really ashamed that he didn't do that. That's another story. The bottom line is, and my concern is not being on the committee. I don't want to be. My concern is that you don't embarrass the Bay Area before the National Football League, and that you do not embarrass the National Football League before members of minority and women-owned business community in the Bay Area. That's what you're about to do. You didn't give Beth Schnitzer a chance. Beth was the head of marketing sponsorships for Pier 39 for over a decade, helped me on the Super Bowl, and has NFL experience. You didn't give a lot of people a chance. You didn't even stretch nationwide to find them. What's going on here? This is silly. So I'm sounding this wake-up call now. I've talked about this privately with some people, but I'm done being private. I'm going public. I'm going to move heaven and earth to right this ship. That is wrong. You've got to have more representations of people of color, and particularly black folks, okay, that are involved. Hey, I've been to 8 Super Bowls, 8, including a fam trip. Oh, and I remind you, nearly brought the 2005 Super Bowl to Oakland that wound up in Jacksonville. The vast majority of people on your committee have only been to the one Super Bowl if they went to the fam Super Bowl, the familiarization Super Bowl, and that was it. I've gone to more Super Bowls than anyone on your committee, save for about 2 people. That's it. I'm going to say Condoleezza and Jed. That's it. Hey, we really got to get it together here. Stop this. Stop the club stuff.